Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Holmes. It's the Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls. Here we go. And the Bulls start out with the ball. So the opening lineup for the Heat, at the 2 and the 3, it's Butler and Winslow. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. And it's Dragic in the point guard. Now here's Pippen. Over Winslow. Can't cash in from the high post.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
That one off the back iron. And out. Winslow against Rose. Pass to Dragic. Butler deciding where to go with it. And
dang.
Throws it down.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
The offensive rebound, Gilmore. He feeds it to Rodman. Pippen against Winslow. 5 on the clock. Moves back up. And it's Pippen again missing.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Scooped up.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Rose.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
Outside Dragic. He dishes it to Winslow. Outside Butler. Over Rose. And it's Butler missing.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Pippen with the bucket.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Dragic the pass to Winslow. Here's Butler. Knocks it loose. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
If you're defending Jimmy Butler, you got to hit him harder than that.
Pippen against Winslow. The 11-footer. Pippen dishes to Rodman. Back to Rose. Fires from deep. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Derrick Rose, when he's in the outside shot, creates even more space for him to operate.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. He talked about the versatility of Jimmy Butler's offensive arsenal. Whether it's long range, posting up, dribble drives, Butler finds a way to get buckets and impact the game. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Rose. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Rose has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here's Butler. The shot will not fall. And it's Chicago the other way. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Rodman shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Olynyk.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
The first one came. The Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And both free throws good for Rodman. The Heat trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
From deep, Johnson. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Sloan. And Miami with the rebound. And they get it. Trying to get open is Johnson. And Waiters gets it to go on the assist by Jones.
Having Waiters on the floor, he gives you versatility in the scoring department.
Here's Sloan.
wow.
He's
You
guarded
missed
by
it.
Waiters.
How you guys missed
Excellent
it?
D there from Waiters. And he lobs it up toward the
Oh,
rim. Trying to go
damn.
for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside Butler. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's good for 2.
I love this about his game. Jimmy Butler recognizing the situation, playing foul line down.
Here's Hero. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Leonard. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Hero. Waiters for 3. It's rebounded by Noah. The Bulls leading by 7. 1 second separating the shot clock in game. That's a 2 from Butler. And the Bulls get it back. Noah's shot is off.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Oh,
And so it's Chicago heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
The Heat trail by 7. On the court for the Heat, Johnson and Leonard together up front. Hero out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Offline with his 3. Here's Sloan. Miami grabs the miss. Waiters surveying the D. It's Jones on the wing. He's guarded by Love. Passes it to Waiters. Just 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Jones for 3. He's off on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
It was
I
wide open,
love how
too.
Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
The Heat trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
and just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another edition to NBA basketball. But if you guys like the controller closer to my speaker, just put it in the comment down below if you guys like it that way. If I can put the controller closer to the speaker. But anyways, as of right now, guys, the Chicago Bulls is in the lead with 18, while the Miami Heat is at 6. But let's just see what happens, because for us right now, it's sort of good, but I guess you can say that. But yeah, so let's just see in this second quarter.
In for Jimmy Butler. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for B.J. Armstrong. On defense, Chicago. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Yep, that one goes in there.
Making things happen in close, that's where Winslow is most comfortable scoring the basketball.
To the paint. And it's Rose. This time, the assist from Michael Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat trail by 12. Nuggets looking it over. Kicks to Winslow. Dishes to Butler. Clock at 5. And the foul on Rose. Both making a switch here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dragic finds a limit. Butler in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Jordan. The rebound by Grant.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
Dragic kicks to Winslow. The dish to Butler. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You see the instincts of Butler on plays like this. Understands how and where to get his shots.
Rose passes to Dan. Pass to Gilmore. Yep, it counts. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Butler on the way. He's covered by Rose. Butler, no good. The Bulls leading by 14. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. Check it for the Bulls. Pippen comes in for Luol Deng. On defense, the Heat. New coach kicks to Rose. Steps back and shoots. And it's Miami with the rebound. There's Winslow. And the by Winslow.
Beautiful vision to find an open man. Gorn leading by example.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Now here's Pippen. At the elbow, it's Rose. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one. Rose against Dragic. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Steps back and fires.
Damn, that's a back.
On the scoreboard, but really in the rebound.
Oh, you're going down.
As
You're
well.
going down.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 16-point game. There's the feed to Winslow. And he uses the glass on the layup. Winslow's got 6 in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And they double up Jordan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's Pippen with the drive. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the good.
Overall pick back in 2015, Justice Winslow has been fighting injuries, but he still has a chance to be very good.
And Miami making a change here. Leonard, he's checked in for Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Olynyk. Waiters, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And Hero subbed in for Butler. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Pippen.
Bro, Pippen, what are you doing? Just shoot or whatever.
From deep 3-point range. Go in.
And this is what James Johnson has to do. Make sure you defend. Make sure you rebound, whatever this team needs.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times, they kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the boards. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then
Oh,
it's
it's still the ball.
And it's Gilmore in at the 5, roaming the paint.
There we go. There we go.
His feet
There
on
we
the
go.
run.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. The Heat trail by 14.
Y'all love the foul, don't y'all?
Dragic kicks to Butler. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. And there's Rose on the assist by Pippen. And that's 13 points for Derrick Rose.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Dragic dishes to Winslow. Pass to Butler. Over Jordan. That one misses. And the Bulls going the other way now.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit.
Okay, Chicago. Okay, Chicago Bulls.
He has not been an asset for his team.
And y'all didn't
And we're
leave?
seeing some great
Okay.
ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Dragic after Dennis Rodman's bucket there. Outside Dragic. A stupendous finish in traffic. Dragic has got his first 2 points.
Absorbing the contact, finishing the play. Dragic has that great body control.
Here's Rose. And it's blocked. They recover it. Here's Rodman. Over in the corner, Rose. 6 to shoot. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. A three-pointer is right on target. Pippen's got 7 points.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Now here's Dragic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Jordan, the pass to Rodman. It's good. Rodman's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Okay, so how are you feeling about this third quarter? And man, so far, guys, the freaking Chicago Bulls is leading by 39, and the Miami Heat is up to 20. You know, guys, from my opinion, I believe that the Chicago Bulls is going to win this. I'm pretty sure. That, guys, that's just my opinion. That the Chicago Bulls is going to win, but the Miami Heat is going to lose. So, like I said, that's just my opinion. So, let's just see how this game goes.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Butler against Butler from outside the arc.
I'm talking about like, why would you probably even shoot that?
In the rebound differential, one more reason why they're in control.
Count that one. Rose has got 15.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Tang against Winslow. The kick out to Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Butler. Over Butler. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Checked in. The Heat also changing it up. James Johnson's checked in for Justice Winslow. Waiters comes in for Butler. And Hero subbed in for Goran Dragic. Butler on the wing. High arcing shot, and it's good on the way in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Waiters against Butler. Waiters passes to Hero. He kicks it to Johnson. There's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. Here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He dishes it to Johnson. Waiters on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. From the baseline. The rebound.
Let's see, what are you doing?
Noah's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Butler.
There we go. There we go. There's the dunk.
Even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Come on.
And it's out of bounds. We've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Timeout called the Heat.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Okay, guys, so as we go into our timeout for the Miami Heat, yeah, because that's why they call it for a timeout and stuff like that. But yeah, so as we are in a timeout right now, I mean, you know, I'm sorry, but I will have to say this, but the Chicago Bulls is gonna win this hands down. I mean, look at the score right now. 47-20 for Miami Heat. Young guys might have to say Chicago Bulls is going to win, so GG's to y'all for the Miami Heat fans out there or Chicago Bulls out there. Congratulations, you guys have won the team. So let's get it, guys.
Here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Can they get it? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
For Miami, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. 2 shots. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Armstrong passes to Sloan. Tries again. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Waiters.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Damn.
There was a time that Deion Waiters would have jacked up that shot. Patience delivers the basketball on point.
Armstrong passes to Sloan. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Armstrong with it. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, fake shot. Fake shot.
Nobody
Oh,
around.
what?
Here's Noah. And
There we
they
go.
call the foul.
There we
So
go.
he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Noah, the former Gator, is really one of those guys you have to have on your team if it's about winning.
Here's Miami now. And here is Waiters. Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. They've got James Johnson. Deion Waiters is out there with Hero. And it's Maton in at the 5.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Waiters. So the wing on the left. Three-pointer. Akpala. Shot will go. Akpala's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Pippen dishes to Noah. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Sloan. 5 to shoot.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
On the wing, Kukoc. Here's Noah.
There we go. There we go.
Great focus by Noah. Also tracked that rebound down, caught it, and scored.
We play just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hero. Guarded by Kukoc. No one near him. Kukoc grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and
Oh, okay.
thus far.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Hero. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Chicago. Pulls it from 20, and he hits the jump shot.
Each possession, more confidence from Derrick Rose. He wants the basketball. He's starting to knock him down.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Akboa. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Robinson. Pocket 6. Over Love. No good off the back of the rim. Dang against Robinson. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, okay.
And now here comes Robinson leading the break.
Hey!
For the dunk.
Okay.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now here's Pippen. Here's Love. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you, Love knows how to get to the line. Terrific at drawing the defense into him while he's taking his shot.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from there. E.J. Armstrong's checked in for the Bulls. Heat also with a sub. Dragic has checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's the Heat with the ball. Akpala, the pass to Dragic. Puts up a 3.
Misses.
Shot off that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Oh,
Here's Armstrong.
I could have dunked that, but okay, that works too. That works
What a
too.
half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Akpala, the pass to Maton. Here's Akpala. Lets it go from deep. And
Still
that's
misses.
collected by Grant. Now Armstrong. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
I'll go for this dunk. Go. Never mind.
Akpala, the pass to Dragic. Pass to Akpala. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose.
Oh, dunk it.
Dang goes in.
Bang! There we go.
Look at the elevation. And how about just floating to the rim on that side?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. Here's Akpala. Baseline try. Buries the jump shot. Akpala's got 7 now in this quarter. And so here is Chicago. Outside Rose. Here's Armstrong. Got a piece of it. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. It's
Damn.
long range.
Long range.
Robinson's got
Damn.
himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Rose. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Top of the key jumper, no good. Dragic against Dang. Now here's Dragic. He's guarded closely. Now the pass to Maton. Tries yet again. Out to the right wing. Akpala. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Rose passes to Love. Now Rose from downtown. And
There we go.
throws it down.
There we go.
Never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Right side Rose. 11 feet away. Bang for three.
Oh, wait.
In by the Heat. Now here's Dragic. So Chicago takes this one and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldrich, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.